Hi, I'm Rie. I'm a tasty producer. Today, I've been challenged to take a common food and make it fancy. But first, we have some fancy news. We got new merch. This is my lady, now she's always with me. If you like it, check out link in description. Let's see what I'm making fancy today. Chef Boyardee beef ravioli. So it's ravioli in a can. I like ravioli in general, but I'm very skeptical canned ravioli. I know he's a real chef. Let's check this out. Smell like tomato soup, definitely factory made. Turns out it's like $1. It's amazing and also suspicious. Let's dissect this. The sauce is a little runny. We have two components, ravioli and sauce, and I have to use both. I feel like this is a complete meal, so it's difficult to make something else from it. I'm a little bit nervous. It might be a most challenging ingredient. I have to think about this, but I like the challenge. I'm excited to make it fancy. All right, here's what I got. Basil, canned tomato, butter, eggplants, mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, shallot, pine nuts, eggs, and garlic. From the pantry, I got flour, panko, olive oil, and salt. Okay, let's get started. Make it fancy. Right, so the first step, I'm going to separate ravioli and... Okay, I cannot open the can. Mom! Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
I think this is my new New Year's resolution, able to open a can by myself. One of our crew members told me there is always one ravioli stuck in a can, and that was true. I'm using mesh sieve so we can separate ravioli and sauce. I set this aside, minced shallot. Shallot is milder than onion, so I think it will kind of support flavor. It's like a best supporting actress. And shallot is much smaller than onion, so if I want to use onion, I will just use half. But for shallot, you can use whole shallot. I set this aside, use 2 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to mince it. Add 1 tablespoon of oil, medium heat, add shallots, saute until translucent, add garlic. While it's sauteing, I'm going to open a can tomato, adding it to the pot, add Chef Boyardee's sauce, and I'm adding 5 tablespoons of butter. So I'm adding butter to balance it out with sweetness of the Chef Boyardee sauce, and it kind of gives a nice rich flavor. And visually, it's gonna add velvety consistency. Add about like 8 basil leaves. So you want to kind of simmer and stir so the tomato chunks will break down. Add salt. You want to bring this to a boil, bring down the heat to low, and simmer about 20 minutes or until thickens. And we are moving on to next step. We have 2 eggplants. I'm gonna slice like 1/2 inch. Eggplant is one of my favorite vegetables. Whenever I see eggplant in a menu, I have to order. Eggplant is one of the polarizing ingredients, but I love it.
Ray, you got your lady.
Yes, this is my lady, still sharp. So one of my Instagram followers tagged me and she took her lady to a spa and it was a skate and she was sharpening it. So everyone has their own lady. Who is your lady? That was commercial, like, what's in your wallet? Drizzle, olive oil, you kind of want to do generously. And I feel like eggplant is like a sponge. It will absorb a lot of oil. That makes it delicious. So maybe I like oil, not the eggplant. Flip it. I'm kind of eyeballing, but I want to core eggplant pretty well. So I'm using a lot. Maybe this is my new alcohol, olive oil. Season with salt, the other side. Salt also I'm eyeballing, but I feel like big pinch per eggplant. Eggplant is pretty bland flavor by itself, so you also want to salt it generously. cook this eggplant in the oven at 425 Fahrenheit, 25 to 30 minutes until it's golden brown and soft. So we have Parmesan Reggiano grated. I will need 1/4 cup. Use it later. 2 tablespoons of pine nuts, 1 clove of garlic. Process until finely chopped. And you want to add basil, 2 cups. The reason you do it, if you pulse pine nuts and garlic together with basil, that will make basil color look a little bit brown. 3/4 cup of olive oil. Drizzle oil while you're pulsing. Add some cheese. And at this point, you just like pulse a couple times. Okay, my pesto is done. Put them in a bowl. It's nice, pretty green color. It smells nice. This is looking good. I'm moving on to the next step. I have flour, egg wash, and panko. We have strained ravioli. Dredge them in flour.
How do they feel?
It's weird. It's like slippery. If it's too much, you can just like brush it off. So you want to fully cover with egg wash so you can coat with panko. So my oil is heating to 350. I'm going to fry 4 at a time so oil temperature doesn't go down. This is already cooked, so you don't need to worry about inner temperature. So you just want to fry until it's golden brown. It's nice color. Okay, we are going to coat rest of the ravioli, fry it, and moving on to the next step. Eggplant is nicely baked, and I have finished the tomato sauce here. Cut some mozzarella cheese. We are kind of slicing about 1/4 inch. It's very firm, so you kind of need strings. Put baked eggplant and tomato sauce, ravioli, mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese. Put another piece of eggplant and put tomato sauce. Fried ravioli, mozzarella cheese, more palm cheese. And I'm going to keep building this. We don't have alcohol, so we are doing double cheese. I think we can go farther, but I don't want to risk it. Okay, so I'm going to bake this in the oven, 425 Fahrenheit, about 10 minutes until this mozzarella cheese is melted and nice. Okay, so cheese is nice and melty, and I'm going to finish this plate. Put a little bit sauce on the bottom, so it kind of become like a glue. Put the stack on top. Put a little bit pesto, a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Garnish with basil, and we are done. Chef Boyardee eggplant Parmesan stack. It's very fancy. So due to the popular demand, my fellow tasty producer Chris is back.
Thank you for having me back here on Make It Fancy.
Yeah, thank you for coming back.
Okay, so Rie, I actually have a surprise for you.
All right.
I'm wearing a never ever seen before Make It Fancy merch.
Oh my God.
Do you want to see it?
Yes.
All right.
Ooh. Oh my God, it's so cute.
Right?
It's a rainbow. Chris, I said it before, but you're a very well dressed man and looks very fancy.
Thank you.
What do you think I made?
That's a really good question. It looks beautiful.
Thank
you. It looks beautiful. A nice garnish on top. That's basil, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you wanna dig in?
Yes, I do want to dig in. I think this is what you made fancy.
Oh, yes.
So let's see what this is.
Yeah.
I feel like my stomach is fancy now. That's how it feels. I'm internally fancy. I just don't know what this is.
Okay. Canned ravioli.
Wow. Love it. Love it.
I have a nickname for you. He's a gentle giant.
Gentle giant.
Yeah.
What's the inspiration behind that name?
Because you're a giant. And gentle. And you're
that's
giant.
so sweet.
Make it fancy.
It's my first time on Make It Fancy.
Yeah, welcome Betsy.
Oh my gosh, so happy to be here.
What do you think I made?
Well, I see eggplant. I have a feeling that whatever you made fancy is this like fried thing on the top. A rice ball?
Do you want to
A crab
find
cake?
out? What did you say?
A crab cake?
Well, you'll find out.
Okay, this is really good. Number one. Is it a ravioli? Oh my gosh, is it Chef Boyardee?
Yes!
No way!
So you had it before.
I definitely grew up on like Chef Boyardee and like SpaghettiOs. Chef Boyardee needs to take some tips from Chef Rie, I'll tell you that.
High five. All right, Betsy, so you've seen this show before, right? Do you want to practice first? Make it fancy.